Banja ko be jobe jiari man kan ko be ka register aw no register ba
VAT yo nje register
nyaaw joko VAT nuju e ko bo yankure gam ECOWAS ko tu ko kana kan wan ko gam VAT awra no pinenya tu e mana babu duli ne du hanim kana mati kakaranga dimu kana mati enai ejuwe mo duro muledo di VAT woto muyu kanu manje si business solo si ringwood wari nge 1 million ji wara ji charge bu kanak VAT banjamin seni furim fogon tu nuju VAT yu masa kunda katen bu kanak kanu manje ko be jo ku tobi ngena nanos anasa an ku jalo man ku sofi man kan aw baka benen ci banagal sama sumel na ku sofi pan ku koli nje wata le do nje jo
okay bana kay
nje so wari way kamal billahi ko mo tax muri bodam ko mo koy balam way
Numbers you are familiar with. It is Ramadan again and Grts brings you Q&A. You have any questions for this year's month of Ramadan? Send your questions to 2020-200, 30-30-300, 60-60-600 and 999-0909 and get your questions answered by Islamic scholars in English, Wolof, Mandinka, Jola and Fula. Just text and get your questions answered. Grts wishes you a blessed holy month of Ramadan.
kira di maya ye kay ham puri ka koy suma kan ni idan fara dizende ko fa do le wax ko ko le fajal do nyala mo nyama tu dal dul wal me kulu andi wal me kulu ali yube yimbe mo wal nyada binta
Good evening. You're watching the news at 10 on GRTS. First, our headlines making news. Vice President Ajahn Dr. Aissatou Saidi commissions the $22 million Banjul Fisheries Jetty on behalf of President Jammeh as part of events marking the 19th anniversary of the July 22nd revolution. After months of haggling over a wide range of issues, among them the new constitution of the body, charged with steering the affairs of Gambian football, stakeholders finally elect a new Gambian Football Federation president in the person of Mustafa Kebe. Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe pledges to call it quits if voted out of office, as Zimbabweans flock to polling stations to elect a president, lawmakers and local government authorities. And Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta takes an early lead in Mali's first presidential election since the Tuareg insurgency that plunged the country into crisis. These and other stories coming ahead in the next half hour. I am Isa Tudabo. We thank you for joining us. The President of Togo, Faure Essozimna Gnassingbé, has sent a message to His Excellency Chef Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, and the text reads, "On behalf of the government and people of Togo, and indeed on my own behalf, I extend heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to Your Excellency for your message of felicitation addressed to me on the occasion of our 53rd independence anniversary. I am delighted by the excellent friendship and fraternal relations that exist between our countries and peoples, and I would like to assure you of my commitment to work together with you in consolidating it for the benefit of our peoples. Let me also seize this opportunity to acknowledge our efforts towards achieving a large, stable, and prosperous sub-regional community, whilst renewing my best wishes to you for your personal well-being and for the realization of your development aspirations. Please accept, Mr. President and their brother, the assurances of my highest consideration." It ends. The message addressed to Professor Jammeh by Dr. Marcel Lopez Dominguez, head of the Cuban medical team, reads, "In my name and in the name of Cuban medical team in the Republic of the Gambia, I would like to congratulate you and the people of the Republic on your country's independence anniversary. Your example and patriotism has assured the continuity of freedom and dignity in the country," it concludes. The Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Her Excellency Ajah Dr. Aissatou Njie Saidi, on behalf of the President, on Wednesday officially inaugurated the Banjul Fisheries Jetty at a ceremony attended by Cabinet Ministers and National Assembly members. The multi-million-dollar facility is a component of the Gambian Artisanal Fisheries Development Project, which, among other things, intends to increase fish production, create employment, and enhance food sustainability. Mamadou Jallow has more.
By the Minister of Fisheries and top officials of his ministry, the Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Her Excellency Ajah Dr. Aissatou Njie Saidi, on behalf of President Jammeh, cuts the ribbon marking the official opening of the Banjul Fisheries Jetty, a major component of the Gambia Artisanal Fisheries Development Project. The $22 million project aims at increasing fish production and income of fisherfolk, as well as contributing to the improvement of nutritional standards of the population, amongst others. Officials of the Ministry of Fisheries and Water Resources were keen to point out the benefits the project will have on the people and the fisheries sector, describing it as a major milestone in the Gambia's quest to be a major fish producer on the continent.
The Banjul Fisheries Jetty, the purpose of today's inauguration ceremony, involved the construction of a 110-meter causeway, a 125-meter length fisheries jetty. Pier 1, the wooden part of this jetty, has an 85-meter length access bridge and 60-meter length pier head. The construction of Pier 2, the concrete part of the jetty, which is connected to Pier 1, has a 40-meter length access bridge and also a 60-meter length pier head for industrial fishing vessels.
The jetty also has two pontoon bridges attached to the access bridge to enable offloading of fish by artisanal boats. A 3-story administration building for the management of the jetty has also been constructed, in addition to a number of bunkering facilities that would provide fuel to the boats and fishing vessels. To ensure a successful operation and management of the facility, a team headed by the Gambia Ports Authority have been constituted to run the jetty in collaboration with stakeholders. Mustafa Koli, who is also the chairman of the board of directors, said they have already set up the required management structure to keep the facility up and running.
GPA has already purchased the required office equipment and furniture and is in the process of providing 2 vehicles to ensure smooth operation. The board of directors have already approved the annual labor and operational budget for 2013, and this will be operationalized immediately.
The Minister of Fisheries and Water Resources, Mas Aksigai, says fish constitutes a major diet amongst Gambians, and the sector also employs an estimated 200,000 people, thus making it highly important to the economy of the Gambia.